Weeping mourners were filling public plazas in North Korea's capital the day after authorities announced the death of longtime leader Kim Jong Il. They mounted the steps outside the April 25th Hall of Culture, where a giant portrait of Kim was on display. They wailed and wept. The display of public grief was palpable. One resident pledged to work hard to transform sorrow into strength and courage. She spoke of working harder to build a prosperous nation under the leadership of new General Kim Jong Un. He was front and center in what state media called a solemn ceremony at Kumsusan Memorial Palace, as officials visited the embalmed body of his father, laid out in a glass coffin surrounded by Kim Jong Il blossoms. State media have given clear indications Kim Jong Un will succeed his father. The Korean Central News Agency has described him as a great person born of heaven, a phrase used before only to describe Kim Jong Il and his father and the country's founder, Kim Il-sung. Outside the country, there are concerns about whether North Korea's leadership transition will go smoothly, though. South Korean President Lee Myung-bak agreed in a phone call with U.S. President Obama to closely monitor developments. South Korea has offered its condolences. Although Seoul won't send an official delegation to pay respects in Pyongyang, the unification minister said the government will permit families of important figures who had ties to the north to travel. China, meanwhile, was swift to offer strong support to its close ally. In Beijing, where the flag at Pyongyang's embassy was flying at half-staff, President Hu Jintao even paid a personal visit. Few details were available about his early morning stop, although Chinese state television showed him bowing before a picture of the late North Korean leader, as well as shaking hands with embassy officials. Back in Pyongyang, mourners were bringing white wreaths with black ribbons and other flowers to lay at the base of Kim Jong Il's portrait. His funeral is set for December 28. Karen Sloan, The Associated Press.